Ta-da!
Hello gamers, Matthew here from Grey Army Gaming in fantastic Lund, Sweden. For today's Box to Battle, we have got something really exciting to show you. The Dwarven character, Belgar Ironhammer. Alright, let's go ahead and pull this guy out of there. I've already opened it up, I could not wait. A little bit of repackaging as well. Throw that aside. Let's see what we got here. A good looking sprue. Alright, let's take a little closer look at the contents of the sprue. Here we've got a base with a little bit of rock detail. On top of that we have this little ornate piece, and here's some runes that you can affix to that. We've got the back of the body, the front of the body. Here's his arm with a weapon. The head is right there, shield, and then we've got the decoration for the head, the headdress. Let's flip that over and take a look here. You can see here is going to be the head face part, a little bit better shot of that. And if we pull this up here, you can see the runes on the top left that will be affixed to that ornate base. All right, let's just go ahead and pop all of these off the sprue and get them put together. And here now we have Belgar Ironhammer all put together, assembled nicely. Really nice little model here. I love the small details. I'll turn it around and show you the back side. You can see the runes on the ornamental base there. That was a really nice touch. Of course, you don't need to use the ornamental base. You can just put it right onto the rocky base, but I wanted to give him a little more height so he can compete with some of his taller opponents. Really nice detail. I'm impressed with how this turned out. All in all, a very good looking model. Well, let's go ahead and give you a little bit of the backstory on this character.
It is a bitter legacy of hatred and resentment that Belgar Ironhammer has inherited. For he is leader of the Angrun clan and direct descendant of King Lund, the last dwarf to rule Karak 8 Peaks before its fall. While the grand mansion of their people, a hold second only to Karaz Karak in terms of wealth and prestige, was being despoiled, the Skyans of the former king labored elsewhere, shorn of home and honor. Many of the ruling heirs of Angrun have attempted to reclaim their former glory, to avenge the grudges bequeathed to them. Despite the weight of years and the hopelessness of the cause, when Belgar came of age, he made bold oaths and set out to recover his full inheritance. Since that time, Belgar has dedicated his life to reclaiming Karak 8 Peaks. After 3 failed attempts and further decades spent gathering the old clans and rallying support from other holds, Belgar led an army that drove into the fabled Vale and captured the central citadel. He proclaimed himself king and fortified his position, encamping his forces into the wreckage of the once mighty surface structures of Karak 8 Peaks. There he remains, defiant and in a constant state of siege. From out of this slender foothold, the dwarves launch forays into the depths, bloody offensives intent on breaking their opponents' seemingly limitless armies, recapturing lower halls, or seeking out lost treasures. At Karak 8 Peaks, the dwarves are forced to contend with their arch-enemies, the orcs and goblins and the Skaven. These long-standing foes are led by the most devious of their kind, for the chieftain of the Night Goblins is none other than Skarsnik, self-proclaimed warlord of the 8 Peaks, while the Skaven are led by the infamous warlord Queek Headtaker. Belgar alone has been able to match wit with these adversaries, thwarting their every plot and defying every malevolent scheme. Belgar has established himself as a master of subterranean warfare. On his orders are enemy probes smashed, ambushes overcome, and infiltration paths blockaded. Yet Belgar is not content to sit behind his fortifications, and many times has led assaults into the underhalls of his forefathers. There, from the shattered remains of his ancestors' tombs, Belgar claimed the rune-struck chunk of rock that now serves as his oath stone. It is said amongst dwarves that his warrior skills are second only to those of the Slayer King, and that at need, Belgar can summon the vengeful powers of his ancestors. Yet for all his victories, Belgar remains embittered, vowing to one day reclaim all of Carrick 8 Peaks for his own.